Ready. Time to get ready. Alright, winding down. Okay, getting ready. Getting ready. Getting ready. We have a pizza. We have a pizza being delivered. We have a pizza being delivered, guys. Pretty quiet. Temperature goes up and the temperature goes down. Looks like they're having a difficult time bringing up the drywall. That's a piece of drywall, okay? Not a piece. That is an entire wall of there we go. We have activity. Oh, look who arrived back. The driver arrives back discreetly. Look at that. This is a pickup again. The driver arriving back discreetly away from camera view. Look at where he parked at. And there goes the other individual moving quickly as well. They're back at it again. Away from camera view, guys. Right there. What a small world. Away from camera view. And that's the information of the white utility work van being used to transport narcotics. Right there. They're going through extreme measures to avoid our surveillance, guys. No work permit, no address identification at 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois 60804. And we also have a police officer on video trying to create some type of distraction. Parking away from camera view. Right there. Okay, that's what we got. Can't be by the window. Next one should be arriving shortly. But at least we have an idea. High frequencies and brain attacks coming from next door, 5135, second floor hideout. So that's the discretion taking place. From here, obviously, I had to access them from the side window, okay? You can see clearly they're under camouflage. The drywall is still there. 5130. The drywall is still there. And that driver is making periodic deliveries of narcotics at 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60844. Open for business. (9:58 a.m.) 9:58 a.m. May 20th, 2026, Wednesday morning, guys. This is big business. This is Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic, the machine. Now, the reason there's no work permit, okay? The reason there's no work permit, and they're working with the inspector, Thomas Cicero inspector, is to avoid any implications of involvement of child endangerment and trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. This is a safeguard. That's the reason there's no address identification, and that's the reason there's no work permit displayed. Okay, we do have a building inspector passing by and placing a note as an added social acting to avoid any self-incrimination as far as Thomas Cicero officials and Larry Dominic involved clearly in criminal activity of state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. We need your assistance. Please contact the proper authorities. Please contact Internal Revenue Services. Please contact Child Protective Services, okay? This is an urgent plea to the public. Obviously, continue being attacked electronically, and community gang stalking, bright light harassment, and Thomas Cicero police officers on video this morning. Another attack, attacking the victim's psyche, of course, catfish, bait, focus, follow, attention span, social acting, and we also have the dog barking at command signal. Right next door, 5135. There we go. So the individual will be making, this individual here is on video making doing a nose check. There we go. Eye contact. So they are working discreetly on the second floor, and that's it. Now, the reason they're working there, they're remodeling the second floor. They have extra money, of course, but it is a deterrent. It is a distraction from their true intentions. They will be serving customers away from camera view, either on bike or walking, simply by going around the corner. Okay, buying liquor. Most likely, they buy a lot of liquor, and it's a lethal combination for the contractors in the area as well that are consumers and customers. Working with heavy machinery and liquor and narcotics, very dangerous safety concerns. The contractors are working with heavy machinery, contracted by Thomas Cicero officials. And this is a tax revenue this is a tax revenue emergency funds. There we go. That's the driver. The driver's off. Eye contact again a little bit. And that's it. Now the driver took a little extra precaution by parking away from camera view. But he is making periodic deliveries. He already got the narcotics. But remember, there's a lot of movement back and forth, social acting. They are working. But that's their front, is working on the second floor, and they will be making periodic deliveries away from camera view. So most likely by this afternoon. That's one of the contractors right there, and there's the cone right there, and that's you can look up the information on the contractor. These are contractors contracted by Thomas Cicero officials working on a corner building. Okay, a lot of work, a lot of money being tossed around. And of course, this is Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic, the machine, open for business. Plenty of trap houses in the area. You can see a piece of drywall there left from this earlier drop-off. And the reason this individual, the driver, came back is to reload. He's going to continue coming back periodically, getting rid of the evidence. Okay? This is a trap house. And the second floor, they're taking extra precaution by keeping the windows closed. Once again, no address identification or work permit displayed. 5132. He's hiding the gray truck right there. 5132. And the contractors have been instructed to take a double parking space right there. We also have the bait vehicle back. The bait vehicle is back. A young couple utilizing this vehicle as catfish. And the car alarm is being used periodically as well. They live all the way in the corner. We have them documented already. Homeowner Martinez's son, black 4-door Jeep, making periodic deliveries, Village of Pilsen. Right next door, 5135, and his other brother right there. Okay, blue vehicle. We have 5139, the brother and sister, wearing Amazon work vests, gunshot to the front window, 5139 with a child, and, well, trafficking as well, trap house. So these are trap houses, and let's not forget the dollar store owner, serving customers, children and young teenagers. The reason the children and young teenagers are being targeted is because addiction, family withdrawal, is a big process. It's part of the process of the game of manipulation, entrapment. Regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. The younger the victim, the bigger the payoff, of course. Addiction is a very big part. All right, not getting too much into it. Get involved. It is worth your time and effort. You just saw another reload in progress. Another reload in progress. And this is an update of what's going on. No dog barking on command signal this time. It looks like they're winding down. Not really using the dog barking. We see later on. Okay, for now, that's what we got. 10:05 a.m., May 20th, 2026. Wednesday morning, guys. We were able to capture the fast movement taking place. And, well, what can I say? Get involved. It is worth your time and effort. Please contact Child Protective Services. Please contact the IRS. January 8th, 2025. I filed a petition with a tax preparer, tax evasion, regarding 5132. Okay? All this information is on our social media platform. Other than that, that's it. We're getting ready, guys. Most likely, I'm thinking 3:30, 1:30 should be when we will see individuals making periodic deliveries by foot or by bike. That's it. They are working there. Okay? Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic, open for business. Not talking too much. Ex-wife should be arriving shortly, guys. 10:06 a.m., May 20th, 2026, Wednesday morning. We got it. So for now, we're moving on over here. Moving on over here. Moving on over here. And moving on over here. All we can do is wait, guys. Not much we can do. That's it. We gotta take extra precaution too. That's it. Alright, let's have another look again. Alright, the door is open. So they were getting ready to deploy the dogs again. But obviously it was called off, okay? The door is open. They were getting ready to deploy the dogs again, but I guess most likely they didn't have enough time, okay? So we are getting the bright light harassment right there, and we are getting the bright light harassment right there, okay? And I have responded by placing extra cardboard, a white cardboard So the light goes through, but the intensity won't be as much. Okay, remember, I have, oh, there we go. So she did respond. You saw that. And she put their hand gesture toward my face. She will be making periodic deliveries. She's waiting for the command signal. There she goes. There she goes. Making periodic deliveries of Village of Pilsen area. There she goes. That's the package. That's the package. She's using that vehicle instead. Is she? Let's see. Special package, special package. Now remember, that package, she was not carrying that package when she came out from the back, okay? But she was given that package from the front and quickly started walking around the bush rather than directly toward this vehicle, okay? Remember, she was trying to seek some type of camouflage from her intent. We got her on video, and you saw the hand gesture. I was not supposed to capture her on video, guys, okay? The door was open for quick access. There we go. Told you, she will be going toward 26th Street and California. Village of Pilsen area. Delivery of narcotics. This is a trap house right next door. 5135 second floor hideout. Okay? How do I know this? Well, the green vehicle was the green vehicle that they were using before was registered Village of Pilsen, okay? And back on our social media platform, YouTube channel, we do have two local gang members, a leader, the president, and the vice president arriving in a Blazer, having a public meeting with Nello Greco and his nephew Anthony J. Loader at 5132. Okay, that's on our early social media platform when they had the pool. Okay, 10:10 a.m. May 20th, 2026, Wednesday morning. She was startled, and the only thing she could do was make a hand gesture toward my face. Okay, so obviously the narcotics were not given. She was not walking away with the narcotics from the back because she knows the cameras are there, okay? But she was giving the narcotics in the front. And what did she do? Once she got the narcotics, instead of walking toward the black vehicle, she walked toward the blue vehicle, okay? And then she waited there for an extra command signal so she can move across, okay? So that's what took place. The blue vehicle was just a distraction area for her, okay? But once she got the okay, she went for it. And there we go. We do have a Thomas Schroeder show once again. And that is a building inspector, okay? A building inspector that we have on video, a very young individual. He's the one that placed a paper on 5130. No address identification, no work permit. We have the young inspector driving that vehicle once again in the area. And this is the same time frame as, there we go. They're removing the drywall now. The peekaboo. Now you see me. Now you don't. Okay? They're removing the evidence. Now, once again, let's make sure we got the building inspector here. 10:12 a.m., May 20th, 2026, Wednesday morning. We have the building inspector in the area, but no work permit here, okay? No address identification. Why? To avoid self-incrimination, just in case something happens, okay? This is a trap house. They are working on the second floor, very discreetly. They will be serving customers away from camera view. Most likely the contractors contracted by Town of Cicero officials working on the corner building right there, okay? You see the cones right there. You see the cones right there? That is a major construction job that they're doing. Heavy machinery and safety concerns, of course, working under the influence of narcotics and liquor, okay? Plenty of liquor stores in the area. That's the contractor right there. There we go. They're removing the last... Is that it? Yeah, that's it. The evidence is gone. The evidence is gone. But we got it on video. All right. 10:13 a.m., May 20th, 2026, Wednesday morning. I'm telling you, something is going on in the hood, and we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Open for business. Town of Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic taking extra precaution and expansion in the workforce. You guys witnessed Homeowner Martinez hand gesture, and then she was handed over the narcotics, okay? And she's dressing up from time to time as a nurse to give that type of indication that she's perhaps delivering prescription medication of that sort. But obviously it is narcotics. It's a heavy bag. You saw that. And they're trying to be social acting, okay? We got her on video, guys. And it just got real quiet. They're listening to me. No dog barking and command signal. No community gang stalking. But we do have a building inspector in the area. On video, that young inspector is on video parking away from camera view and placing a note at 5130, okay? As an added incentive to avoid any implications. Still, no work permit. Still, no address. Still, the child remains in harm's way, okay? Please do your diligence and contact your proper authorities, especially Child Protective Services, especially the IRS, everybody, okay? This needs to be after May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m., unprovoked home visit, a show of force by Town of Cicero officials, okay? Law enforcement, a lot of money, a lot of money. And let's not forget February 27th, 2026, Friday as well at 3 p.m., a show of force again with a U.S. Marshal, okay? Think about it. Everything is on that social media platform, guys. The female at 5130 no longer utilizing a red four-door Jeep. She will be making deliveries with a driver now, carrying 2 handbags around her neck, okay? That's how she's carrying the narcotics, okay? Just like the Homeowner Martinez wife, she's working hard for the money, just like the song says. All right, moving on. A murder plot continues. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird because I have become desensitized to the electronic harassment, okay? It is a part of me. It is, the body is an amazing machine. It just adapts. But, obviously, that's the reason why so much time, effort, law enforcement, strategizing, and taxpayers' emergency revenue funds are being used regarding the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment, and state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment, okay? So keep your eyes on me. This murder plot, if you want to get rid of somebody, you attack them electronically from any electrical source outage, okay? If you want to get away with the murder, well, you have to implement the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks. We have 5139. We have Homeowner Martinez right here. We have the contractors right here, okay? Right there. Behind enemy lines. We have the dollar store owner throwing rocks at the window on video. Okay? We have the contractors right here. Parked right there. We have the bait vehicle right here. a young couple that lives next to Board of Education District 99 building. Okay, that's documented. We have 5132. All of a sudden, he decided, not him, next door, they instructed him to hide the truck. For what purpose? I have no idea. Okay. He continues peeking through the blind, even though he went yesterday to get brand new blinds. He still made another hole through that blind to make sure the close is clear before he runs with the golf clubs. That's right. Before he runs with the golf clubs, he wants to make sure I'm not by the window, okay? And these individuals on the second floor, 5130, no work permit, no address identification. They're working in very hazardous conditions, okay? There we go. We do have a Uber Eats. Uber Eats. Uber Eats, and he should be delivering food to the person in charge at 5132. Paid incentives. Paid incentives. Don't know what happened. It looks like the Uber Eats. I don't see no Uber Eats vehicle. Who this person may be, I don't know. He left the gate open. Let's see. Is the gate open or closed? I don't know. This is the first... Obviously, he was invited in. Okay? He was invited in. Yep, he was invited in. And community gang stalking. There's a building inspector again. Working alongside the community gang stalking right there. Very young. Town Cicero inspector, and still no address identification or no work permit, and working alongside the community gang stalking. Okay, so what can I say? See that? Told you, we got him once again, guys. We could do this all day. But I got things to do. I got things to do, guys. All right, that's it for me. 10:21 a.m., May 20th, 2026, Wednesday morning. Once again, the building inspector, the same one. The same one that passed by a couple seconds ago. Same one. Okay? So obviously he is being deployed, and still no work permit displayed or address identification, and they have removed the evidence. The drywall is no longer there. There we go. That's what we got. Moving on for now, guys. Murder plot continues. Electronic harassment. 10:21 a.m., May 20th, 2026, Wednesday morning. We got it. That's it. We got them, guys.